We have a classic here. This is Savennieres, which is the region, and the producer is Gaec Luc, and a producer that has a few vintages under its belt, has almost over 100 years producing in this region. They're in their 4th generation. So they have been at this quite a bit. Savennieres, of course, is in the Loire Valley, and one of the most renowned regions in the whole world for Chenin Blanc. So Chenin Blanc has also traveled a bit around the world. There's some in California. South Africa has also really championed this grape, but really this is its home in the Loire Valley.
And man, they do it good.
And they do. And so there's a couple of regions that are really famous. It's Vouvray and Savennieres. And Savennieres has this power. I mean, you can see in the color, that classic, it has these incredibly... these schist soils, this blue schist in particular, that run through there and give the minerality and verve to the wine. But the grape, Chenin Blanc, has so much character. And another marker, and I don't know, I can see you kind of salivating, is incredibly high acid. So even with all that flavor, it's anchored to this core of acidity that punches right through and cleanses the palate.
There is a lot packed into this glass. There is density, concentration, viscosity, flavor. But as you mentioned, you nailed it right in the head there. It's like this electric volt going through the whole wine that lifts it. I think without that electricity, given from the minerality, the soil components, this would be just a round, flabby, like canned fruit juice, right?
Yes.
If you will.
I guess.
But that just kind of brings it up. To me, it brings me back to like, what's the movie with Frankenstein? As Frankenstein's being developed and then just jolted and then just
back to life.
Bam.
It's that acidity at the end. It's a grape also that's really prone to, so Savennieres can also be made into sweet wines because the grape is very prone to botrytis, which is that noble rot that gives you those honey and chamomile flavors. I think you get a little bit of this in the glass, but the wine is super dry. And so that core of acidity gives it a counterpoint to those floral, sweet, rich notes. I mean, this is a conversation in a glass.
It is beautiful, it's rich, and because of that, I think the pairing components you can do here, it's like you can do a cassoulet, you can do like something braised with a lot of vegetables, maybe even like fish stew. Oh man, this baby's up for the party.
I'm thinking like grilled fennel, because we're talking summer, right? So you get that little anise, which picks up on the florality of the wine.
Yes.
So like grilled fennel, grilled sausages, where you also get that caraway seed and that herbaceousness from like the herbs in there. But with this to really cut right through the richness.
Not shy, a full adventure.
Or just a cheese plate with almonds. And,
yes.
But a really great region to explore. It's not... You know, they don't produce a lot of wine. I think there's only there's not many producers here, but they're worth seeking out. They're worth enjoying, and they're worth playing with at the table.
And a beautiful place to visit. I mean, the Loire is definitely known for those castles and those like Disney got inspired a lot from that region.
Fairy tale region
brings you there. The food, the people, and obviously the wines. I mean, multi-generational, all in one glass, and quite tasty.
Delicious.
Chin
Cheers.
chin.